Okay, here we are today. We have EnviroLog versus the Gold Duraflame. This all started about 2 months ago, and I bought a box of EnviroLogs because I just came in. I forgot to get any wood. I didn't have any cut. I'd done burnt all mine from last year. I knew the cabin would be cold, so I thought, what the crap, I'll just buy a couple of these. You know, it says for cooking, heating, outdoor living. I thought these were the type that were compressed sawdust or something like that. I was wrong. These are 100% recycled wax cardboard. So I use these first. Better than firewood. Not really. Hey, whatever. Environmentally friendly, burns cleaner than wood, 86% less creosote, that may be true. 80% less carbon monoxide, that may be true. 30% less emissions. And if you define emissions as thick, gray, stinky smoke, maybe. 50% more heat than wood. Perfect for outdoor cooking. Burn 2 firelogs at a time. No added petroleum products. Ashes can be used in garden. Big, tall flames. We'll see if all those claims are true. Once I bought these and used them, I thought, you know, it's only fair that I buy the Duraflames and try those. So in this video, I'm going to show you pros and cons of each. So here we go. First off, we're going to be using the EnviroLogs. Here's a wet EnviroLog. It ain't been like pouring down all day. It's been just like a off and on little sprinkle here and there, mist and old winter day. Let's see if we can get this started. Now it says you're supposed to tear along, or actually open the ends, start it, and then the paper catches and burns and everything. Cleaned out the wood stove where I left. Step 1, loosen the wrapper around the Firelog. Tear package along the seams and light the end. What I did last time, there were some coals in there. I just laid it on the coals and let it take care of itself. So okay, we got it. This is what it looks like. All it is compressed wax cardboard pressed together. Probably some glue and binders in there, but pretty much wax cardboard. Let me put this in there. I think that paper's going to be so wet it don't want to burn. Well, maybe. I guess it burns. It's supposed to light each end, but we're just going to light one end. Open the damper. I would think that paper would need to be up against that log. I don't know if the log would start or not. Kinda, sorta. That paper must have some wax on it or something, because it was damp, but it's, as you can see, it's burning pretty good. Just get this paper against the log would help. Curious how this is going to work here. I've done burnt one, and like I said, I laid it on coals. It was easy to get light. Beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. Looks like it has lit down here. So I'm going to close the door and let it draft a little bit and bring it back. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, she's going now. At least they start easy even when the wrapper's damp. But I just went outside and started a generator, and you can tell there is a distinctive smell to these things. I personally wouldn't call it a pleasant smell. Okay, this is what it looks like after a few minutes of, about 10 minutes of burning. Kind of looks like garbage, doesn't it? Burning. Because, well, it is basically garbage. I didn't know this was compressed cardboard, or I wouldn't have bought it. I thought, when I seen EnviroLog, I thought it was one of those compressed sawdust blocks, you know. Had I read the box more carefully, I would have seen it's 100% recycled wax cardboard. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes or so. They claim these things will burn for 3 hours. Their definition of burning for 3 hours and mine are different. They might burn like that for an hour, then they smolder. Garbage smolder. You see, it's pretty. You know, like when you stir garbage, when it gets down, you start stirring it and it catches, you know, it burns better. That's what these do. They tend to look like they need more air than wood. So now you see it really going. Okay, I'll give it maybe another 30 minutes or so and we'll check on it. Okay, it's been a little over an hour. Let's see what we got. Just crack the door a little bit. Let's see what we got. See, it's just a smoldering mess now, and the house smells like burning garbage. See all the thick smoke that's trying to come out? That stuff stinks. From this point on, it's just going to smolder and smoke and stink. You go outside, everything smells like a burning garbage dump. And they said you can cook on these. I cannot imagine cooking on these with these stinking things. It's drawing good air, it's just these things aren't igniting yet. I had to throw a lit fire starter in there to get it to ignite. Okay, here's the Duraflame. I ain't gonna try to read that to you. You can see what it says. Saves trees, recyclable, renewable, apparently sawdust and other agriculture, probably like corn cobs and stuff, or I would guess wax and other combustibles. Now the instructions say to light these, not open it, but I wanted to see what this thing looked like. Kind of looks like a big turd in there, you know. But anyway, supposed to light here and here, but I opened it just to see what it looked like. I did it for y'all. This is the one I got, the Gold Duraflame. More expensive, about $5 than the EnviroLog or whatever that other one was. Let's see if this one smells like garbage. Let's just see how easy it starts like that. Well, the wrapper sure starts easy. Oh yeah, you can tell all the plastic and stuff on the top just melting as it burns. I'm gonna guess if I hadn't unwrapped it, it would have started better. Looks like it might be starting down there. Let me help it out with a fire starter since I unwrapped it. There we go. I like them little tumbleweed fire starters. I'll bring you back here in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. I've been burning it with the door open. It's burning pretty good. Now I will say, it doesn't stink near as bad as the EnviroLog. There was a little odor at first, and I'm sure since they use petroleum and wax like they said, you'll get a little bit, but I'm telling you, those EnviroLogs stink. And this one hadn't stunk, but it's been doing pretty good. This one I suspect is like the EnviroLog where I had to open my vent quite a bit to get it to burn, and I opened that one pretty good. I'll bring you back here in another 30 minutes, hour or so. They do say this is a 3-hour log. They also say this burns brighter than the EnviroLog. Notice with the EnviroLogs is once they get to a certain point, they just smolder. And when you open the door and all that air hits it, I mean, like you go to poke it and the log will break apart. Not this one, the EnviroLog. And then when the air hits it, it is instant explosion, mini explosion, and then huge puffs of smoke will come out into your house, and then your whole house smells like garbage. We'll see how this one goes. Okay, it's been about an hour since I started this one. That looks more like wood. Well, I guess because it is wood, but this feels like a lot more heat coming out than the EnviroLog. Also, as you notice with this one, a lot less smoke. It is smoking a little bit, but a lot less smoke. Now this is that Duraflame after hour 3. It's producing a lot more smoke now because it's just sitting in there with smoke. You can see just both of them produce a nasty smell of smoke, but the Duraflame produces a lot less of it than the EnviroLog. And with the door open, it will still smell like a petroleum wax. I guess it's the wax smell burning. You'll get a little bit in your house, but not near as bad as the EnviroLogs. They claim this burns brighter, more flame than other 3-hour logs, and this is more flame than the EnviroLog. The EnviroLog after a while just smolders, as you've seen. I wish I could have filmed outside the day the first time I burnt one, because it was a still day and the whole area was just had this thick gray stinking smoke all over the area. I could smell it up the road when I came in. So this one so far I'd buy this over EnviroLog any day. Okay, bring you back later. Okay, here we are, 3 hours in. Let's see what we, ooh, now we got smoke. And we got a little. Well, at least I can build a real fire out of that. But that's what you got after about 3 hours of the Duralog. You get maybe 2 usable hours of flame out of this one. Put some kindling on here and get a real fire started. I hope this has helped you. If you have, leave me comments down below if you've used these things or not, and which one you prefer.